Hi, I'm Lori Ann Rickard, president of Rickard and Associates, an estate planning firm in Metro Detroit. So today we're going to talk about estate planning 101, just the basics of what estate planning is. And the thing I think we have to all start with and agree to is that we're all going to die. That's a given. You can't avoid it. And so, although a lot of people don't want to talk about it, estate planning is a way in which you can have some documents drafted to protect yourself, your assets, and your family if something was to happen to you. Without that plan, it's likely that your assets are going to go to the state or they're going to go to paying lawyers, because if you have nothing, it's likely you've got to go have somebody go to probate court. You've got to pay lawyers to try and figure out what needs to be done, and in some instances your money may go to the state instead of the people that you want it to go to. So that's why planning and doing your estate planning documents, no matter whether you want to talk about your death or not, is really important for you to have a plan. So depending on your life circumstances, those documents that an estate planning firm like ours would draft for you may be very different depending on what stage of life you're in. For instance, if you're coming out of high school, you're going to college, you're maybe moving away to do other things, you're going to have a simple will, a durable power of attorney, and a medical durable power of attorney. So if you become incapacitated, somebody can direct your medical care, and you have the basic documents in place. Pretty simple. The next stage, you may have gotten married, you may be thinking about marriage, so you may need a prenuptial agreement. If you are married, or say you've decided to start a family and you have children, you're going to have to start thinking about, if something happened to you or your significant other, what type of guardian would you want for your children? All of that's going to be detailed in your trust at that point, and becomes very important. If you're incapacitated or there's a problem, you want to have all of that laid out to make sure your children are well cared for. Then, as you get a little bit older, say you're buying real estate, you have certain retirement accounts, your trust then becomes a little more complicated, because you're going to want to identify what you want done for those various things. And as you get older, and more complicated, you're getting divorced, you maybe are having grandchildren, all of those things then, as you age, get accounted for in your trust. So as you hit your 60s, your 70s, your 80s, we're then talking about long-term care, maybe an irrevocable trust, taxes, inheritance tax. All of those things are things you want to plan for in your estate planning documents, so that your assets are placed in the best way possible for your family and your beneficiaries after you pass. Additionally, if you're incapacitated at any point, again, you need to have those HIPAA forms, those documents, so that somebody else can direct your care. So I hope this has helped you understand just the basics of estate planning. If this was helpful to you, we'd appreciate it if you'd like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear from you. Our contact information is below. Thanks, and have a great day.